Biodiversity is short for biological diversity. It simply means that all life is different. It refers to the variety of life on Earth at all its levels, from genes to ecosystem, and can encompass the evolutionary, ecological, and cultural processes that sustain life.
It acts as the foundation of the vast array of ecosystem services that critically contribute to human well-being. Kaya kids, laging tatandaan, it does not only include species that we consider rare, endangered, or threatened, but every living thing.
Biodiversity is important because all species in an ecosystem have a role to play. When one or more of those species are eliminated, an ecosystem's balance will suffer, and other species are forced to migrate or become extinct. With an estimated 1/3 of all species in danger of extinction, habitat conservation is more important than ever.
The value of biodiversity can be understood through the lens of the relationships we form and the rest of the nature. We may value biodiversity because of how it shapes who we are and our relationships to each other.
There are 3 levels of biodiversity.
The first one is genetic diversity. This means that genes within species vary. It is basically the variety of species expressed at a genetic level by each individual. Species living in different regions show a great level of variation.
Second is species diversity. This is the number of different species that are represented in a given community. It is estimated that there are 8.7 million species around the world, but the vast majority have not been identified. And cataloging them all could take more than 1,000 years.
Lastly, the one that incorporates both habitat and community diversity, we have ecosystem diversity. Ecosystem diversity deals with the variation in ecosystems within a geographical location and its overall impact on human existence and the environment. The first perspective of biodiversity refers to the economic perspective. When we say economic perspective, it concerns the agriculture, forestry, fisheries, pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, and tourism.
Next is the aesthetic perspective. God saw everything that He made, and indeed it was very beautiful. Genesis 1:31. We believe that everything God has created is beautiful. From the green landscapes, the blue waterscapes, the blooming flowers, the hall of birds and whales, to the person standing in front of you, and to the people watching right now.
Fourth is the ethical perspective, which refers to the just treatment we give to our environment. We should be responsible on keeping our environment healthy. We are the ones who are using the products produced by it. We are the ones being benefited. Imagine if all the trees are cut down, all the air and waters are polluted. Do you think we'd still be able to live?
Lastly, the evolutionary perspective. There are evidences that show that species are related to each other. The evidences provided are fossil records, embryonic development, evidence in structure, and evidence in biochemical level. When we feel the effects of loss of biodiversity and all we have left is nothing, what will be the next step to take?